Okay, let's start on today's message. Holy Spirit, we thank you. We give you love, light, grace, mercy, and have it return to us. Please give us the highest good message for the collective. Speak truth to power. Give us insight that we need to hear on this day. Okay, so 3 cards fell. A lot of people are stuck. And if you feel stuck, this is a self-imposed stuckness, right? Because there is a way out of this. Even if outside people, outside of yourself, have done something to facilitate your stuckness, the issue is not them. The issue is, how do you get yourself out of the stuckness? Now, if you notice, the swords are placed around her, but it is a prison. There is stuckness here, but she could walk forward, right? But she has on a blindfold and she has on rope that is tying her up. But those are very loose. She could shimmy out of that, right? She could easily take that blindfold off after she shimmy and she could walk away, right? This is low tide. That's why there's water here. Over here is a body of water, right? And what happens when high tide comes in? So you're not supposed to remain stuck. You're supposed to figure it out, right? And you have to give yourself grace. Your inner child, whatever you've been through, you need to show yourself grace and love as though you're a child, right? Because the spirits are very forgiving, if we haven't done something super egregious. And gives us multiple chances. And so, although we may not feel good at some point where we were at, right, we need to lend ourselves grace for getting in this, situation, right? And then choose what God has for us, right? When I was first in college, I was looking at all of these different quick, I can get a job, in a couple of years if I get trained in this or that. And one day I was just like, I switched my major so many times, chasing that, and nothing really resonated after I took the class, right? Got good grades and everything, but it didn't resonate because it wasn't my purpose. You need to choose the purpose that God has for you and leave the things that you like or society says will be great, right? You need to leave that behind. Choose what God has for you. And this is how you're going to bring forth that transformation in your life. Okay, now we're going to pull clarifiers. Okay, so we have 8 cards that fell as the clarifier, and as you saw, they just fell right on out. This is going to go a lot deeper. The transformation card came out, and that was the overall energy. Okay, there is a nasty woman. I don't want to say woman. I'm getting woman, but it's a nasty feminine energy, and you don't have to be a woman to have a lot of feminine energy. This woman is conniving. This woman is not in her purpose. When you are going towards your purpose, this woman will do anything to stop you because misery loves company. And this has to do with a love union. This person does not want to see this love union come about. And so this person is doing negative things so that your transformation does not happen. Right? They do not want a new beginning for you. Therefore, they want you to remain stuck. So some of this energy of stuckness is a person doing things behind your back, messing with spirits behind the veil in order for their wishes and desires for you to not come true. Right? They are not operating in their strength. And so they're doing things to make you feel immobile and not in your strength. So they're manipulating energy. So this is, again, why you need to have grace for yourself, right? Have grace for yourself, so that you can be more high vibrational, so that you can figure out what action to take in order for things to grow, right? Yep. You have success. Once you do this, once you listen to spirit and you figure this out, you're going to go to celebrations. The celebrations can be graduation. It could be a bridal shower. It could be a baby shower, a wedding, whatever. Just a girls' trip, regular, friendship, a solid friendship group that really celebrates you and your accomplishments, and also love, right? This is best foot forward, even keeled. For some of you, this is going to be lovers, in terms of romance. Some of you, this is going to be a best friend, a BFF, a business partner, right? A relationship where you're seeing eye to eye. It's give and take. There's reciprocity, best foot forward. And it is a relationship that is spirit led, and it's not toxic. It's very healthy. Okay. Okay, let's get into the overall energy. So you have something that while you were in this stuck mode, right? Someone has been eyeing you, whether it's business, whether it's friendship, whether it's educational opportunity, or whether it's love, and they're coming forth to give you this. And this has taken a long time because this person really needed to know who you are and if you are trustworthy, right? This is an answer to your prayers, right? This is something that you have prayed about and prayed for. You may not know who this person is or how this is going. Okay, has some technical difficulties. So you may or may not know who or what the situation is. Stay open, because God is giving you the sword of victory and the good spirits, and God is turning things in your favor. There's a lot of good luck and good fortune. There's an end to the struggle, right? But don't forget, you got to figure this out. What's the next action? What's the next steps, right? And there's also an end to the deception, right? The person trying to steal from you. There's an end to this. And boom, peace, and you're in reception mode, okay? I hope this helps. If you have any questions, put them below. If you're going to claim your victory, put that below. If you want a free discovery call to see where you're at in your spiritual process, the link is in the bio. Okay, bye.